Anywho,
I ain't hearing that. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not hearing that.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, we love your music.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that don't know what a good partner looks like, and that's because they listen to
city.
the outside resources. They listen to social media. They base their current situation off prior experiences. Anything that could resemble something that looks like something that that was in their past that they did not like, they automatically cut it off. And then next thing you know, it's like, well, damn, you really think about it, you were never capable of picking a good partner. So what makes you think it's going to be easy now?
I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations, God Body Sean. All right, y'all, welcome. Let's get into it. Elevation Nation Conversations, God Body Sean. Hit that like, subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment section. We appreciate the support. I was checking out a video. It's from a podcast called 8 at the Table. And it's basically a podcast where men and women, they get together and talk about dating, relationships, money, education, marriage, things like that. A lot of the topics that I talk about on my podcast, and they get into it. So on this one right here, they were talking about why women do or don't know how to pick good men. And it was a very interesting conversation. They had some slick shit to say. Let's hear the conversation, and I'm gonna chime in from here and there and give y'all my reaction to it. So we're gonna let them cook, and I'll be giving you my commentary from time to time in it. All right, let's go.
Why can't you find somebody? And so that should put your checklist in check, because that means your checklist is not parallel to reality. It's not parallel to exactly to your reality. And I remember I said this the other day, like, you can't make $32,000 a year looking for a man that makes $189 a year. I mean, can it happen? Yes, anything is possible. However, what is the likelihood of it happening? It's not exactly. It's not that likely. So do you want to keep spinning your wheels every day, running into the wrong kind of men which are men who don't want you, or men who are not good for you, or men who will not, can't even have a fucking conversation with them? Like, are you gonna keep spinning your wheels with these kind of people? Or are you gonna bring yourself into reality? Are you gonna quit being delusional? The delusion is what's killing us. Like, you think you so great and you deserve somebody else. No, what do you qualify for? And you say this all the time, Rico, what do you qualify for? And I'm not saying to down yourself. It's great to have self-esteem and this, that, and the other. But come on now, self-esteem does not include delusion.
There are some men, there are some women who couldn't pick a good partner if I gave them 10 and they had to choose 1 out of 10. And all 10 were good partners. They still missed the mark.
I think a lot of that, though, is because we are constantly thinking there's something more. Yeah. We're never content, and not in a settling type of way. Like, we are never content. It's like, this person is 90% of what I want. Gotta be a 99 out there. It's like, that is so ridiculous.
It is.
Especially once you get to a certain point in life and you know that you may want certain things that are biologically controlled, like you want a family. How long are you gonna chase 99% if you 47?
And at one point,
how long are you gonna chase that?
And at one point, it's not necessarily settling, because we talk about settling all the time. At one point, once you get to a certain percentage, okay, you're not settling. You're just
greedy.
Delusional.
Yeah,
now you're just looking, because ain't nobody out here 100%. Somebody somebody is not gonna have that piece that maybe the person can't drive. All right, we know you wanted a NASCAR driver out this bitch, but the person, you just drive for him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you think about, so many people think Beyonce, right, is like top tier, probably incredible, a wonderful wife, all the things. Beyonce is infamously known for not being able to cook. She can't cook.
And messy. She doesn't clean up.
So can we really, if Beyonce can't cook, y'all, and Jay-Z okay with it?
But they can afford.
Really no
but they can't afford.
If Jay-Z wasn't Jay-Z, he'd be in the 80%. Okay. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Now,
he'd be in the.
All right, we're gonna hold it up right there. I love it how women love to compare themselves to Beyonce. They always talking about Beyonce this and Beyonce songs and she say this and she say that. But a lot of them don't realize that Beyonce is the top 1% of women. She can do things and not do things that they can and can't do. And it won't take away from her. So I think it's kind of funny, but I know they were just joking. But I love how they like to try to compare themselves to Beyonce and say what she can do and what she said and this, and that. But they are nowhere in the same league as a Beyonce. So that's a null and void statement.
To be able to take
I mean,
some,
if Jay-Z wasn't Jay-Z, we don't know what he'd be like.
He'd be Sean Carter in the Marcy Project.
Well, how would you know after all these years that he would still be in the
You probably could have got him a sugar
No,
mama.
but his name is Sean Carter, and he's from the Marcy Project.
No, that's where he's from, but that's not where he was gonna be going. You know, if he wasn't Jay-Z, how you know he was still gonna be there, Aaron? That's my
Jay-Z
question.
in like young 20s, so he still would have been Sean Carter in the Marcy Project.
Anywho,
I ain't
the real
hearing that. I'm
thing
from
is-
Brooklyn. I'm not
Shout out
hearing
Jay-Z
that.
and Beyonce. We love your music.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that don't know what a good partner looks like, and that's because they listen
city.
to outside resources. They listen to social media. They base their current situation off prior experiences. Anything that could resemble something that looks like something that that was in their past that they did not like, they automatically cut it off. And then next thing you know, it's like, well, damn, if you really think about it, you were never capable of picking a good partner. So what makes you think it's going to be easy now? Because it's not. There's still the reasons why you're picking bad partners. Probably is because you don't know what you want and you don't know how to identify it. So you keep falling into this cycle, and now you're blaming the dating pool. No, it's you. You got to do some real self-reflecting so then you can understand what you need to go after, what really works for you. And unfortunately, you have to learn from experiences because we can't tell you how to be you. You got to deal with that man that's cheating on you for you to realize that cheating is a deal breaker. You got to deal with that woman that doesn't cook and doesn't clean for you to realize that that's a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? Because we all think we know what we want until we get it, and now we're back in the dating pool.
Yeah. And you realize, like, damn, the cooking and cleaning actually wasn't quite enough. I need a little bit more than that.
Just got a raise. I got a
It's
higher.
the conditioning. It's the conditioning for good, conditioning for bad. I agree with you. You don't know until you know. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. Like, you really don't know until you know, and you have to try some things out to see if you like it or if you don't like it so that you can be a better picker. But really, for me, it's so that you can make sure that you are being what you say you want. You can... I know they say opposites attract. I think that's partly true. I think more than anything, we're a lot more drawn to similarities. That's what bonds us. Commonality bonds us.
Yeah.
So if I say I want someone that's ambitious and is emotionally intelligent and is fit, let's just say that. Well, at minimum, I need to try to be those three things myself because I'm thinking that that type of person is looking for that too. So you have to turn the mirror onto yourself and try to be who you say you want. So hopefully you manifest, or whatever we're calling it today, but you draw in that type of energy to your life. I think you can find that partner when you decide to be that partner.
You know, one other thing that we should consider, and I guess to add this to your list, Rico, the problem why some people don't know how to pick a partner, a good partner, is because they've never seen it. Their grandparents didn't have a good relationship. Their parents didn't have a good relationship. Their siblings aren't married. Like, you know, they've never had any sort of like fundamentally sound relationship around them. And if you don't see it, one, you don't have anything to aspire to other than what you see on Instagram or whatever. So I just say, while you're right, I will say let's give people a bit of grace in knowing that a lot of people or some people don't have anything to rely on when it relates to having seen a healthy, fundamentally sound relationship that's gonna like flourish.
Follow like
I agree, but you know what, Aaron? I'm with you. I agree with you 100%, but I don't cut slack, right? And there's a reason. It's the same thing, like I said, if you could throw it in front of their face. We watch people post their relationships on Instagram. And although, yes, we do know that sometimes it is a fake relationship. But there are a lot of people who would be like, can't be real, without even knowing. You get what I'm saying? So like sometimes it's like some of the people don't even want to learn what a good relationship looks like. They don't even want to believe it, you know. And some of them are really so. I'm not gonna say her name, but and I'm gonna say her name. Brittany Renner. She said how she liked being a side chick in certain relationships because she wanted to just see how the love in the relationship really wasn't real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, she wanted to wasn't real for the other people.
For the other
Yeah.
people, it can't be real
Oh, you
because
think
he's
you
willing
got
to
a good
step
man.
out.
Oh, okay.
He's sleeping with me.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. So it's like some people are, and I'm not saying she is, but some people are so like caught up to this part where they want to be a detriment because they've never experienced this. That even
like
if they see
self-sabotage,
it,
too.
yeah, they just I don't cut slack. So you know what I'm saying. Like I agree with you, but there's some of the other side that's like a little finicky.
Do you think that was someone who was unhappy that was trying to bring unhappiness to other couples as well? Or
It could
People
definitely
hurt
be.
people.
I think that's what it kind of sounds like too. Like, oh yeah, like
Or they
because what if
challenge
you
it.
were the reason that this person? What if you're the first person now that this person steps out of their relationship, or like you're just giving them like
Because you made yourself so enticing,
Enticing,
to
yeah.
prove a point.
It's true. Like sometimes you don't know that what you're doing is toxic or it's unhealthy because you're in it, you're stuck in it, and this is the only example that you've had, so you think it's cool, or you're there for the wrong reasons. If you're there for money, like I think a lot of times people are willing to take so much when they are paid. It sucks, right?
And I totally agree with her. We're gonna stop it right there, but I think the bottom line of the whole conversation is you have to know what your worth is. You have to know what level you're on, and you have to know where you're at. If you're a woman and you know you have qualities and traits and habits of a certain level type woman, you can't think that you're going to go out here and get a man at this higher certain level because he has requirements. He has things that he's expecting. The same goes for men and women, the opposite direction. A man can't be at this lower level with all these high expectations and wants, and then he's trying to get a woman that he doesn't even qualify for. We have to know what we qualify for, and we have to act accordingly, or we have to choose accordingly, or we have to up our game and step our qualifications up to meet our expectations what we have of other people. But let me know what you think about this. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment section. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me and supporting, and I'm gonna check y'all on the next one. Peace.
I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations. God, Body, Sean.